Do you ever look at your life and think, I just don't feel like myself anymore, I'm not who I used to be? When we're experiencing sexual performance anxiety, we can feel like our masculinity has been stripped away from us, and we question ourselves, we doubt ourselves, we feel like a shell of who we used to be. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 tips that you can start using right now to be able to get back to feeling how you used to be and to feel ultimately normal again. The first thing, and this is what I hear from men experiencing performance anxiety, is that they have stopped doing many of the things that they used to do that they loved. So that may be going to the gym, it may be socializing with friends, it may be going out for a walk, date nights, whatever it may be. Just have a think for you personally if you've stopped doing some of the things that you love. Now, it's normal that we do this because when we're going through performance anxiety, we're questioning ourselves on so many levels. All the time it feels like we're overthinking, and we lose our confidence. We lose our confidence and our desire to want to step into the gym or to want to do a date night or to want to go out with our friends because we're thinking, what's the point? Often because when we're in the gym, we're then comparing ourselves to others, or when we're socializing with our friends, we're paranoid about what if conversations come up, or with our partner with a date night, we think, what's the point? Because if it leads to intimacy, then I don't want to experience that embarrassment or awkwardness again. So it's logical why we stop doing these things. But the reality is when we stop doing the things that we love, we feel like we've lost a part of who we are, and that just compounds and contributes to the issue. If you find this video resonates as I'm talking, then hit the like button or put a comment below, because that helps other men to see this who are experiencing the same challenge. Get back to doing some of the things that you used to love. Just look at one thing, right? Whether that's martial arts, whether it's going for a drive in your car, whether it's going for a walk at the end of the day, reading a book, whatever it may be, just think, what was something that you used to do that you loved, that you've stopped because of this? How can you start doing it again? Even if that's once a week, twice a week, okay? We don't have to go back to the full schedule of what it was. Sexual performance anxiety is difficult to deal with, and we have a lot of questions. And when I say difficult to deal with, I mean in our mind. Actually, it's quite simple to fix, but when we're keeping it to ourselves and just searching constantly for information, we feel stuck. If there are questions you feel are unanswered for you personally, in the comments below you will see the link to a live chat. So you can drop me a message there. I will reply as soon as I'm online so that you can get your questions answered and get to the bottom of what's going on for you. Step number 2 is noticing if you are caught in the information overload trap. This relates to what I just said, but often when we're experiencing performance anxiety, because we want to get it sorted, so again, this is totally logical why we would do it, we're searching continuously for information, podcasts, videos, articles, reading, watching about what's going on, why is this happening? And the reality is this is all fairly generic information. This is not for you personally. It's not specific to what's going on for you personally, it's just generic information about performance anxiety. And so on one hand, we feel like we're doing something, we get a sense of purpose from this, because we feel like we're actually reading and researching about it, but at the same time we're not actually getting the results that we want. So just a moment right now to be honest with yourself and to ask, have I been stuck in this information overload trap for a few days or weeks or months, maybe even years? And we think, if I can just learn more, I need to learn more and read more, and then I hope that I'll be able to get this fixed, and it's just not working, right? It's not the strategy that's working for us. I'm going to come on to now what we do, and this is step 3 to be able to get this sorted, is testing out a new set of tools that are based on where you are at personally. So this is the 3rd and final step to get back to feeling like yourself again. What works for somebody else is going to be different for what works for you, because how we've arrived at performance anxiety is a different story, it's a different experience. This is not about reading everything and doing everything perfectly. This is about just finding what works for you. On that note, if this video has resonated with you, then I'd like to share the performance anxiety quiz. This is 10 yes or no questions that you can ask yourself, and this will give you a score to show what is going on for you personally based on where you are at and your unique situation from what you've answered on the quiz, to be able to get this sorted. Okay, this is how we start testing the set of tools to get performance anxiety fixed and feel like ourselves again. So if that sounds good to you, head to the comments below, click on the link to the performance anxiety quiz. That will take you straight to the page where you can answer the 10 yes or no questions, and you will then get your free 3-step personalized plan to get performance anxiety fixed.